Okay, so I think yeah, should be fine. If you actually haven't put down, you can just put down. So right now I'm going to start. So let me check how many people we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's not a lot, but I think we can move on first because we don't want to delay. Let me ask the people. Okay, cool. So yeah, welcome everyone to the should be the third commission meeting after I onboard. So yeah, this is the previous photo, and you can just refer who actually attend, and yeah, tell your teammate to join in if they haven't really joined in. So I think what I need y'all to do here is y'all can go to slide 3. We're going to do something interesting. Yeah. So I need y'all to actually go to here and then to put your name, put your LC into this 3 box. I mean, choose a box. Yeah, later I'll tell you what to do. You just choose a box, and then this is the check-in activity. Yeah. Okay, copy this. You copy this and then choose a box. Yeah. Okay. Remember to spread across because for information, this is a breakout room later on we're going to do. Yeah, just spread across. Just spread accordingly. Yeah, don't everyone stick together in one room. Yeah. People are joining in. Yeah, for those who you missed out, I think you can go to the slide where I sent it to the Telegram group and the chat box. So you can go to slide 2 to put out attendance and go to slide 3 to choose a boxes and later on start activity. Okay, can people choose box the first box? Yeah, this is so empty here. Okay, thanks Vicky. Okay. Okay. Oh, what is this? Okay, I think people are still typing. Wait a moment. Okay. While you are choosing a box, right? Actually, for this whole box, yeah, later on what I'm going to do is we're going to separate 3 people, I mean 3 group, and then we're going to choose if you're going to choose a theme song for oGV. I mean, not only for your pick, but for the whole entire, like maybe next year, who knows? And you're going to choose a theme song. What would you choose? Which is like the song that actually represent oGV commission. Because I know social actually previously how's the behavior or anything, but I think we're going to use this song like whenever imagine like that's actually like the award night or whatever things, this will be the theme song lah. So you just imagine what kind of behavior, how you want to showcase our energy or our passion to others people with the song that you choose. So I think I need you all to actually separate into breakout room, and yeah, this is the breakout room that you're going to go. So you can see the whole gather town, right? Below that, yeah, below that there's 3 rooms. They don't have to tell you all to go in there. And what you're going to do is you're going to go into each different room and then start to discuss. I will have around 10 minutes for this. I will have the time until 9:18, and then you go to like each like what is it called, each slide here, put down everything, and then like what is your idea, and yeah, this is like your brainstorm slide lah. So I need y'all to actually go to the room and then just to discuss. For those people who are not yeah, you didn't check in yet, and then just go accordingly. Yeah, just go those rooms for actually less people. Everyone cool? If you're cool, send me away. Then I can start to discuss lah. I'll just sneak in to see what y'all discuss later on. Cool, right? Okay, I assume everyone is an artist here who are very good in music sense. So yeah, you can go to the room and we will come back here at 9:18. Yeah, go. Okay, cool. So wait, I haven't shared my screen. Yeah. Okay, I hope that you enjoy. And we'll have the next one, which is going to talk about market research. So I'm sure that I think you all should know about all this market research, why we actually have to do market research, right? So I think yeah, I won't repeat this whole thing, but this is just a reference for you. And right now, I think just to recap a bit on the timeline, we actually delay a bit on the timeline already, which is go until, actually should be until this weekend. I mean, last weekend, but I think we will just open the market research until you all get enough response. But I think what we will do is we were going to do the analysis of the report by nationally. until this weekend, which means like after this weekend, we'll use the report and then like use all the response that to do the report for telling about what is happening and what is the youth trend, and then for you all to refer at the end. But I think what's much more important is the in-depth interview, because that's the part that you're going to customize on what are things that you want to interview with your like interview deeply to get more insight about your market research, right? So I think for those people who are actually having low response, like for example, you can go through the slide 11. So yeah, those actually on fire, you can see like it's actually they boost a lot of response in 1 week time. So I think shout out for UPM and KP, because I think both of them suddenly they spike up. Yeah, a bit shocked me. And then I think other than that, like those Utah, UMC, and UMS is start to slow down or stagnant. And then who catching up is spinning, Hero and also help. So I think the last things that I want to emphasize is you can actually continue to do the market research until this weekend, but you should start your in-depth research by right now already, because you need to get the insight and then you need to do analysis so that you can actually do the personal analysis and also planning for a campaign. And if you remember that you joined the OI synergy, you need to really understand the persona so that you can really do LR to match the right persona to the right project. Because what's the point of getting a lot of leads where all of them, they are not the right leads, right? So I think this is why the market research is important. So I think I want to downskill another thing, which is the drop lead analysis. I haven't included the link you want to drop this analysis working. Okay, because I think this is the things that you're requesting, but I actually haven't really downskilled it, right? So I think I'll take this opportunity to downskill on the work, the drop lead analysis, which is also the things that I need to do together with your in-depth analysis. So I paste the link in the chat box. So if you can go inside the link, you will see all those things, right? I recap a bit how you can use this tool. First thing first is you're going to summarize on the hit list, which is like in 1.1. like put down on all those hit lists that you want to do interview with it, which is like I will like our national bottom line is like at least one in each market that you want to target. For example, I have like 3 or 4 market. At least there must be one in-depth analysis with that market so they can understand on what are they thinking about it, and can put down the hit list here. After that, go into the potential leads to conduct your interview. And this question is something that we just copied from the summer, but I think you can customize it based on what you really want and what you want to add on so that you can get more in-depth analysis. So what you're going to do is like after you view through the research, right? For example, they just mentioned like, I want to join because of maybe I want to go volunteer. Then you're going to ask them, okay, why you actually want to go volunteer? What is the purpose? All those things, because it will help you to customize further on how we can do sales, how we can do a more effective market attraction later on. And then I think after that, this is also another thing that I want to bring up to you all, which is the drop lead analysis. And this one is for you all to analyze on the winter 2021 and also summer 2022 on those leads that they drop out. Either they pull out because of whatever reason, like they are just info seeker, they cannot contact, and then I need you all to put down all those leads here. So you can understand whether in each list, what are the bottleneck of each leads they actually pull out. And after that, you can put down like the reason of drop leads. For example, maybe like this is an info seeker, and then how many in total, like maybe there's around 80 of them. So you compare of each reason, right? And after that, you're going to know in summer or in winter, what is the things that gone wrong, so that you can analyze and then think about what sales team can do differently and what need to align together with marketing team. So for this one, right, you can do together with your team. Not only you yourself do it, because you can do together with your marketing team and your sales team to analyze accordingly and to do better in the upcoming winter. So I think this is just a tool for you to copy on. And after that, you're going to define your focus market, which is that after analyze already, is that exactly the market that I want to tackle? Yes or no? And after that, product packaging, I'm sure that I already delivered these things in my ODS, and then you can refer back to the what is it called, the output. And lastly, you're going to do your report on understanding what you need to do differently and what we want to implement for every market, including on preparation, persona, product packaging, and tracking too. So until here, for this drop list analysis, everyone cool? You all have any question?
I got a question.
Yeah.
For the The winter 2021, that one, the droplet analysis, that one, the result should be come from the interview one or the market research that we are doing in the Google form way.
It's not about the current market research because this should become with the previous leads, which is like, for example, in winter 2021 and summer 2022, no matter they are become leads, but they don't apply for a project, that considered as drop leads already. And why you actually drop leads, then you're going to put down here. It's not based on the current one because for current one, they are not dropped yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understand.
Thanks for question. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Other have no question can put away. Yeah, but I can go through a bit. Okay. Let me unshare and share the screen again. Okay, so I think if you are done, you are okay with this drop list analysis, and I hope that you actually can start to do your in-depth interview as soon as possible before you really do the campaign planning. Because at the end, this is how you're actually going to start. Like the first step for you to match the persona and to do targeted marketing so that you can support IGV and to at the same time to match the right persona to deliver more quality experience. So I think that's the entire thing, and we're going to come up with the youth risk survey output soon. So yeah, which we're going to come up with after you all have the response in this week. So we open the we analyze the response at the end of this week. So I think with that, I'm going to invite I think UPM to actually share a GCP because I think they actually do a very good job in actually working with their UR and also to achieve like how they actually achieve 100% of their GBA on the market research. So yeah, I will invite Vicky for this. Yeah, Vicky, you can start to share your mic.
Okay, hi everyone. So, mainly for me, I think will be more on US support. So, can refer to slide 15. So, the first ever step that we really work on is actually provide university merits, where I think is a pretty good attraction for them lah. And we actually just run this for 1 day, which is 1 day before the original initial deadline. I think the bottlenecks that we have faced is actually for UPM, we are in SEM break currently. So I don't see we can apply merits, but after communicate with the cloud advisor, we do see the point. So if you wonder how we make it, it's actually we just prepare a very simple paperwork and get our cloud advisor signature. And this will serve as a proof when start SEM later on, we can just submit it to BHAP and then proceed with the merits provide merits to the students. So this is just one of the example. I think from past times, my predecessor is actually do Grab voucher lucky draw. So you can mention when we launch the survey to the students, right, in either in your community channel or even UR channel. You can just mention from the responses, we will choose 3% for the free Grab voucher, for example, or even just a simple appreciation search, I think would be a good point to actually attract them fill out the form. Yeah. And then the second one is actually get our cloud advisor and lecturer support, where we do see by getting the lecturer support, especially come from our target market, like respective faculty, it's much more convincing to get more students responses instead of we as Isaac blast it into different blasting group. Yeah. So I think the most important things is really emphasize on the important. Let them see the point why they have to help us in blasting. Like we really want to understand how your students perspective, and then we look forward to actually provide more opportunity to better fix your students. Yeah, so they will be much more supporting, and they will get the other lecturers help to blast to their students as well. Yep. And then the next one is actually membership referral and connection. I think it's the main bottlenecks that I face in getting out campus students responses. So what I do is actually emphasize on my to the importance of having more responses, because we look for more response to have more accurate data. Time by time, I will update the responses we have in my directors PL's group, and then delegate the task for them to approach each of the members that come from out campus. Because for UPM, we do have students that come from out campus as our members. So it's like tracking on their process and then delegate the task. Like some is focused on membership, some are focusing on UR. So we can utilize our each other connection to actually blast up for the responses. And last but not least is club and society support, where we ask help from each of the CNIs that we have collaborated to actually blast it. And time by time tracking on the responses and update to them will be great to keep them accountable as well. Yeah, so I think this is more applicable to our campus lah. Yeah, for I think this is what we can do, because for our campus we cannot really provide any kind of the merits, but this will be blasting only lah. Yeah, I think that's it from me. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Isaac UPM. So I think the things that I really want to emphasize is I'm not so sure like is it every uni you can actually innovate or actually discuss any initiative that actually attracts students. Like, but I think you can really see actually how Isaac UPM they really utilize their resource well. Like because of they have the university support, club advisor support, their membership referral support, and also other club society. So I think this is not like HR is always not only the issue that actually cause low performance, but I think at the same time as VP, you can think ahead on what are the resources that you're having and to utilize it well. So before we go to the next step, I think, I can have a very quick Q&A about the market research. Yeah. If you have anything you want to ask Isaac, UPM can ask here as well. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Vicky. Any question you want to ask about their initiative? Like for example, how you actually get like support from advisor? Because I think not everyone have good relationship with advisor somehow. Yeah, this is what I know.
God, question. How you actually engage with out campus people? Like, where are the funnels you got?
Actually, for our campus, it's quite challenging. So what I get my team do is actually do searching from their social media. Yeah, either from Facebook or even any kind of the platform, like Google as well. Yeah, or the portal, university portal. Yeah, so we can reach out them, but I think mainly would be come from our predecessor resources, getting their contacts, and then I think much more easier will be throughout the portal because normally there will be a PIC email there, but I'm not sure it's applicable to the others uni LC as well. Yeah, but I think this is what I have done. But it's quite challenging for me, to be honest, because I also didn't reach out for another 2 campus. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. In case that I didn't type everything here, you can continue to type because I might miss out. You have second question from Xingyi. How do you reach out the support from the club advisor?
We have a group with club advisor, and time by time we will always share the opportunities to the blasting message, simply to say in the group itself. And I think one good practice is we always have a monthly meetup with a club advisor to let her know about our current operations and then what is the bottleneck that we will be facing. I think one point is our club advisor is super supportive, so she will always try to reach out, and the connections towards the other lecturer is also a very strong point. Yeah, where she will share the opportunity from us to the others lecturers that she know as well. I think it's really have a communications with her, because she also look forward to have more engagement with our club as well. So So yeah, I think it's time by time be open to actually raise up the problems, and she will try her best to actually support us in a way.
Okay. Okay. I think yeah, thanks for the question. And I think we'll go until here. Thanks for the GCP sharing from you, I think European, because I think this is something that actually can look forward on, like what are resources that you can start to build on right now, not only for your pick, but also think about for next pick, like what you want to leave as a legacy for your next predecessor, because that is the resource that you really need to build a very long-term one. And so they can actually consistently build up, like to develop the market in long term. So yeah, I think that's the market research part. And yeah, thanks for all the sharing and all the questions. You can continue to ask questions in the commission group if you have things that you really want to ask more. Yeah. So that's that's for this. Then we go to the next part, which is the physical attraction innovation. So I think this one is actually a strategy that it's one of the winter focus they are trying to do, which is, yeah, I think this one I need everyone's attention. So I think for this one, it's actually one of the national investment that we put in for local physical attraction. So the purpose is actually for us to actually drive the centralized and standardized MyBee brand across our market, because we just standardize like across AM that we want to launch MyBee instead of like LBB, like from this year start. And that's why we actually want to build up the brand so that people know MYB, that is the brand actually exists in Malaysia right now. Second thing is also we want to build a collaborative environment between the commission and like the input from every entity to support on physical attraction trend. And lastly is also a national investment for long-term local physical attraction for MyBee, which means by it's one of the things that you can invest on. So because we know that MyBee going to run in long term, you're going to run not just in 1 year, 2 years, but you're going to run in like at least a few more years ahead. So we want to use this as a standardized marketing, like physical marketing things to actually continue use it to support the attraction for local side. So I think how the timeline go is we're going to have the innovation space right now, and also to the design and like to make sure the preparation, everything. And then I think right now what is our plan is we're going to look into, like, for example, the most common one, which is like the tripod banner, the physical banner that everyone can use. But I think if you have better idea, do let me know, and we can continue in the later space. So I think we're going to have the quotation delivery on September week 3 and week 4. It is quite, I think it's quite late for attraction, but I would say this is not only for your attraction, but it's also for the long term, which is like next few year attraction as well. And I think you're going to plan out a physical attraction plan by around week 3 or week 4. So where you can actually launch your physical attraction in October. And I think by the time that it delivered, you're able to collect the promotional material within this 3 weeks. And I think most ideal definitely is earlier the better. But if you really cannot, we'll pass the material to your, your newbie in NLC, because that is the time that everyone come together at the same touch point. So you all can actually bring back the material to launch the attraction execution. And yeah, just to take note, we actually only have 500 ringgit. We invest 500 ringgit for this nationally. So we cannot buy a car to run. Like we cannot buy anything to like actually that over budget. That's why I actually invest in choose to invest in the local attraction, physical attraction material. So I think before we go into the workspace later on, we're going to go into a very quick innovation space of like, we're going to separate into the 3 group again, which is basically the group that you guys separate just now. But I think I will merge into 2 groups because we are quite less people. So I will need you all to think about the drilling process on, like, for example, before physical marketing, what you want the youth to feel, what you want them to think, what you want them to do. And then after that, after they actually engage with the physical marketing, what you want them to feel and think to do, which is like, for example, before that, they are like looking for more opportunity. After that, you want them to actually like join your channel. You want them to actually sign up for your consultancy space, like what you want them to do after that, after they see the things. So after the next step, after you have these things ready, you're going to go into the next part, which is like what are the information and the content that should provided So for this part, it's up to your innovation on what are the things that you want to put exactly. Like for example, any graphics, any links, any value proposition of maybe that I want to put in. And I think after that, you can go into slide 27, which is like this slide is for every group. So this is like a blank paper that be free and creative for you to put on. Like for example, if you think that, oh, I want to do any like other thing other than like for example, other than banner, other than the tripod banner, you can put it on so that we can think ahead on what is the idea that we can work on. Either it's like we're going to work on this page or we're going to work on the upcoming page. So right now, I think before we go into the breakout room, I want to do a very quick Q&A first for people to understand this initiative. So very quick one. Yeah, anyone got any question?
For the 500 ringgit allocation is for all the LCs or per LC 500 ringgit?
No, we are not that rich. Yeah, for every LC. I mean,
Okay.
not every LC. 500 LC for all the 500 ringgit for all the LC. Damn.
And also for the later working space, can we invite our potential MTs or even the director of marketing to join as well?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, you can tell them to join. Yeah, you can tell them to join right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Can. Yeah, if you need more brain, you can tell them to join right now. I think we're going to start the working space in around 3 minutes. We're going to start in 9:51. We'll have Q&A for right now first. Yeah.
Hi. I'm not sure if I get the ideas wrong. Is it like it's like national team will invest if any LC will be host any physical marketing initiative, or it's actually hosted by MC, but LC will be support in the physical marketing?
Yeah, actually, this is not the investment of how the what is it called, the initiative go, but this is the investment on the material that we can do together. For example, we will bulk, like what is it called, bulk purchase the tripod banner. I assume that you know what's tripod banner, right? Like for example, a banner about like Isaac 5V, like the whole banner talking about value proposition after you join, what you get, those kind of things. So that is the things that we want to invest nationally because of first thing first is to standardize the Mabi brand across every market when you do physical attraction. And it's also like a branding material that you can use anywhere. And then second thing is also we want to reduce the cost at the same time because of bulk purchase for everyone. Then at the same time you can drive it is much more cost effective. Yeah, if you get what I mean.
Okay, I understand. Meaning this will be mainly will be the promotional materials, and then it will be purchased from national side. So in case LC in need there, we can always seek support from national.
Yes. So yeah, I think
okay.
yeah, okay. I think that's why also we actually have this like dreaming process together and also the content ideation process. And then I think we will actually have this things to like design and at the end we will actually let you all to see and then to let you all have feedback, because this is a collective innovation, right? We want everyone to really own this process. So when the time that like you all contribute your idea, so when the things that start up, like when the things actually created or we get the what is it called, the material, and y'all can use it because of this is something that you believe that it can help for my product, my promotion. Yeah, thanks for typing down the question. I really appreciate that. Okay, I think we will have 1 more minute before we go into 51. Anyone's got any question? And yeah,
I have a question.
yes.
What if like our LC timeline doesn't match with the timeline that you showed us? Like for example, in UKM, we plan to do it like earlier. For example, first week of October, because the university they allocate this time for us to do our physical booths.
Yes, I understand that, because I think definitely we couldn't really rush on the attraction timeline. But I think for that side, that was something that you need to think about. Any other attraction material that you already have previously, or what is the things that you want to create to showcase the brand of Myvi. So I think definitely we couldn't really rush on that because of this process need time. And then what you can expect is like this will contribute to the future attraction, like maybe in the next summer, or you have like another initiative in the upcoming month. Yeah.
Okay, understand. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, so sorry for those people who actually ran attraction earlier, because I think yeah, it's also part of the reason that we just launched this. I just had this idea when we actually come to MC planning, and I think MC planning also delayed us. So that's why we actually this idea come a bit late. Yeah. But I think definitely this will convert to long-term one. So you can expect the value of this investment for like at least 2 to 3 years or even more.
Okay, can I ask one more question?
Yes.
So do we have standardized SOP for physical booth?
Standardized SOP for physical
Like as in
booth.
the MYV branding and all those?
You mean like more on like, for example, the brand, for example, Isaac, we have a brand book, like what you should obey, all those things, right?
It's like, because for this physical booth initiative, you will have like new materials.
Mm.
So can we use back the previous one that we already have?
Okay. It's like previous one is like, for example, the general Isaac banner, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think yes, definitely can use back the previous one. Just I would tell you to actually think about it is what exactly that you want. Like same thing, like for example, you do the dreaming process. When the customer come, what's the things that actually attract them? What's the things that actually going to like after they see these things, what you expect them to feel, what you expect them to actually perceive that information. Because I think that is much more important. It's not only use back the previous material, but what is the new material? What is the things that you want to do differently? Maybe it can be like, for example, I just have a printing on a paper to like use the banner and then showcase the MyV brand about what is the value proposition of this project, this product itself. Yeah, definitely it's not that premium that you have a banner, because I think this is something that we're trying to do and it need time. But if you really think that you can rush on the timeline and this can be actually provided, yeah, then this will be what we'll support on.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you, Andrew.
I'm not sure I can answer the question, but I think we don't have like the very SOP things about how you can do the physical booth. But I think what's it called? The branding that side, what is the exact brand of MyBee? I think that one we are still trying to create the book in this winter.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for the question. Is it every RC get one tripod banner or only one for everyone to use it? Not only one. Is every RC get one? Yeah. If only one, how you going to do it? Yeah. But I think if we can get to, definitely be better. But yeah, we try to quote the price to see how much we can get with the current investment. That's what we can do. Okay. So because I think some of the LC you might have your banner from your old predecessor already, right? Yeah. But I can think about how we're going to utilize that as well. But for those people who actually have those banner, like you having damage on it, or you don't have that banner, this is one of the investment that we support on, or you think that you have extra investment that want to do, like for example, other than banner and any other thing, you can also discuss with FL, but this is the national investment. So without further ado, I think we delay a bit on the time, and I think let's go with the working space, the innovation space. And I think probably I'm going to separate you all into 2 rooms. And for room 3, you all separate yourself into room 1 and room 2. So I need you all to go through these 2 slides and also to discuss on within this. I will have 20 minutes for this, which is 9, let me add, until 10:15. Everyone cool?
Oh yeah. Since KP joined late just now. So Liangjun, where should KP go?
Why should KP go? We didn't separate into LC,
Oh.
but we separate you all into group. But feel free to go. Just make sure it's even, that is enough.
Okay.
Yeah. If better, can go to both, so you can provide different perspective. Who knows?
Huh?
Like, don't every KP state go into one room. If not, like every same perspective like happening there, you can just separate yourself.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So we start the breakout room right now. Yeah, go to room 1 and room 2.
Oh, okay. I forget mute my mic. Okay, so for slide 29. Okay, so here will be the update for the standard tracking. So remember to update the standard tracking inside the approved tab, because if not mistaken, the approved tab there, you can like you need to like change the status of each standard, that whether you already have complete or not. So remember to update inside the database. But if after you update, you found out that like inside this table it didn't have like change for the percentage or other things, remember let me know, means that this one is like formula mistake lah. Yeah, so remember let me know about that lah. So this one remember update lah. Okay, so for slide 30. Okay, so same as usual. This one is for the standard tracking. Yeah, means that for the MPS tracking. So for the MPS tracking, make sure that like remember to check for the note that from EST after EST have been checked for the things. Because like every MyV will be one by one comment if like there is have any mistake for the standard proof collection or like other things. So for the reminder is like after past MPS checking, just can send out for the MyV certificate and also like change their status to CO. So remember, please remember to like submit for the MPS checking to make sure that like your MyV can be get for the certificate and go to the complete status. So and also this one is like some LC, when I last time when I checked, some LC have been forget. It's like forget to follow up with MyV with the follow up with MyV, is it like they satisfied for the standard or not? Because like at behind we have like the question that let them choose like yes or no, or like no but I agree with the changes, no and I never agree with the changes. So for the answers that choose for no, no but I agree with the changes, no and I never agree with the changes, need to follow up with them, ask more about the reason from them, and please please like ask more details lah. Don't want like just answer like this might be tick wrong, or like this might be not satisfied for this, don't want this, give like this kind of short answer. Remember, ask more about details so that we can like improve more. We can improve more, and also like you LC, when you all analyze for this MPS, you all can know more about this and bring to upcoming winter lah. Okay, so I think that's all for the complete management update. So I'll pass back to Nangjun.
Yeah, before pass back to me, anyone got any question?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If no, you can put a wave as well. Wave from
Actually, for then what I see from here, like KP one is we exit like over 100% one is considered normal or not normal.
If like you have update, means that it's normal. If no update, it show 100% for the standard one, means that not normal.
Okay, so okay, so because right now is KP standard 4 and 5 is not, is 1,800%.
1,800
yeah. So that means
this one not normal. Sorry, I will help you check for. I will help KP check for this.
Okay. Thank you.
I also don't know why.
It's fine. 1,800. Okay, anyone got any other question? Okay. I assume cool. If you're cool, can send a wave. If no, you can. If you need thinking time, you can think. Yeah. Okay, coming on. Okay, definitely if you need more clarification, you can always engage in the commission group to ask more. So we'll go on with the announcement. So announcement one, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the OI Academy yesterday, and here is the slide output and video recording. In case that you missed out, you can always go back here to view. Yeah, and then second one is the August engagement survey, which is the deadline is actually tomorrow. So I think at the same time, this is my personal dream. I'm not a spy from PM, even though I come from PM, but I want to achieve like oGV high percentage so that I can what is it called, brag with my other MC. Hey, actually oGV having they're taking care of their own membership experience. But yeah, this is what I think everyone should do, because oGV is not only taking care of like operation, right? That's why I think you can drive the engagement survey and then to understand their perspective. Yeah. So I think that's the second one. Third one, I pass back to Kaishan.
Okay. So for the upcoming announcement will be like, so for the subcom representative. So for subcom, we will be run back in winter also. So the objective will be the same, but for summer, as you all know from your director, for summer will be like mostly on role play. The reason of like we have wing role play and also like we just like keep on delivering like some L&D, that kind of things, is because some of the director can say almost half, like that time when I know it's like almost half, the director is like don't have the background for the sales and CXP. And also what I have collect for the member information is like just only if not mistake, we have around 40 member, all of the LC we have 40 member for sales and CXP, and just only 8 member is like they have like over 3-month experience. Okay, means that they not really know about sales and CXPs. So that in summer will be mainly focused on role play, and also like maybe they can like exchange some idea about the role play, that kind of things. So for in this winter, the subcom will be like more focused on how to bring the summer things, means that like as CXP, how we like support in from how we bring the summer things support in winter, and also like will be more on LC update, and also some discussion within the director lah. So for the the target representative for subcom will be like elected director. Okay, this one need to be prioritized first. So if don't have elected director, can send the proceed director, and if don't have any director, may send for the potential member lah. So for each function, just only one representative only. Okay, so if like director is the director, if the director is the director or proceed director of sales and CXP, they means that like they will be like representative for 2 functions, means that for sales and also CXP. So sales and CXP actually will be separate one. And also this time in winter, director can bring for any potential member together join inside for the subcom to clear about like what happened inside the subcom, that like that lah. Okay, so for the routine will be same as summer, will be in bi-weekly. Okay, so it will be start from September, and based on we need to based on the situation lah, because like in subcom maybe we will like deliver some L&D, but if like have any L&D that is cannot deliver in subcom, will be like have some extra subcom like that. So this one I will try to avoid this, but this one is never happened in summer lah. Okay, so the time that I have discussed in summer is like Saturday 8 p.m. So I will be like step back the same time for the subcom. Okay, I will step back the same time for the subcom. So hope that like everyone is okay. If like any director is not okay, you can let them to like inform me inside the group lah. Okay, so for the subcom representative, okay, remember check for the subcom representative, their information is correct or not. Okay, so if if not correct, you just add it inside there only lah. Okay, just add it inside there only, because I already open for the access. And our subcom will be start from next week. Yeah, not next Saturday, means that at 10 September. Okay, we will start from 10 September bi-weekly. Okay, so that's all for subcom representative. And for the next one is about the LC winter timeline. So as you all know, at yesterday OI Academy, remember to insert for the LC timeline to each phase, and also insert the note. Okay, you can see actually I have put the example and also put the color for the each phase. Remember insert like for each phase, and also insert the note to let us know about like the exam time. Like for example, at September week 1 and week 2, maybe you all have exam. Remember insert there. Let us know about that, so we can like more easy to arrange for like every L&D, and also like some especially for the national preparation webinar. Okay, so after you all insert all the things, you may just delete for the in front example, because I see some of the LC, you all still like keep the things, keep the example that I've put in front, so you all can just delete for the example lah. Yeah, just left the one row things like that lah. Okay, so this one is actually same with summer. Okay, just update inside there only lah. Okay, so you have any question or not? Any things that not clear?
Oh God. Actually, it's regarding the routine for the Saturday routine. Is will there has any changes regarding the? I mean, will there has any chances to change for the routine time, not to Saturday, as for KP side we will have EBMT meet during Saturday night, so usually we will be crashing that one.
I see. These ones can be changed one, and but need to bring to director group to have a discussion lah. So beside on KP, is there have like any LC your director is like cannot in Saturday 8 p.m. If have, I will be start for the discussion inside the director group lah.
Yeah, you all can continue to discuss in the sub-commission Telegram group. Yeah. So, okay. I think I will move on first because it's almost on time already and I don't want to delay, right? So if you have any question, yeah, the same one, feel free to ask in the commission group. We will try to support. And I think last thing is yeah, all this call to action, right? We actually put down in the call to action tracker just now, in case that you forget or in case that you join in late. And I think last thing I want to share to you all is, I think right now the timeline start to delay already. But I think the things I want to tell you is, if you don't want to let the timeline to control you, so you can start to take control of it, which means by to take action. Yeah, not to actually like for example, maybe national side we actually launch an attraction and we think that this couldn't support you. Think about what you can do more. Think about what you can do, because I believe that every problem, there's always a solution that we can do, and it's whether we want to take action or not. So that's all for the commission content. We will go with the very quick feedback. Yeah, feedback can go to the spreadsheet. Don't update the slide because I want to do documentation to see how effective is the commission call and to see how can we improve. Yeah, I'm a spreadsheet guy, so you can go to the spreadsheet to fill in your feedback. Yeah, so sorry everyone. Okay.
In the meanwhile, right, can I ask Louis, can you hear clearly? It seems my network is good.
Can.
Can I know is the interest form for winter is ready already? I mean the response is actually linked to the winter NYV database.
It's not. Yeah, right now I think it's still linked back to the summer database, if not mistaken, because I think I haven't have anyone to actually help me to handle on the website yet, and I'm still getting the transition in this Sunday with Daniel about how the things go. So once I set up, I will let you all to know, but I think right now you all can continue to use back the summer database.
For the summer database, we notice that some of the leads is actually coming in during our RE. And since that most of us are in the RE or even post RE already, so can we engage them already?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think after that, when we have the winter database, and I know like how the data go, then I think I will tell you all I help you all to transfer if possible, transfer the data to winter one.
Then we shall proceed with the engaging instead of waiting the data.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for the question. And I think you all can.
Yeah, sorry. I think one more thing, right, is actually my concern in winter, in summer where I think it's good to have subcom call for me to build directors' competency in a way, but I think sometimes it's like the output, it doesn't really begin update to VP in com call, so it's while we lost track on the call to actions. And also like any L&D that VP actually didn't get in loop. So can I like request if there is any content being discussed or even raised up or even downscale in the subcom code, it's actually bring the output to either our Telegram group or even in our com code in winter, so we can always keep our director accountable as well.
Okay, I think this one wait, is it? Let me check. Our oGV group, is it everyone in the oGV group or is only VP?
For me, I didn't add my directors in
Same for KP.
Okay, then I think probably I will because I think other commission they have this practice, they have like one VP group and one the oGV one. Then I think probably I will have another group which is like oGV everyone together. Then we'll downscale like for those things that we need VP and director to aware, we downscale to that group. And for those is like cater towards VP, we downscale to the VP group.
But then we already have the oGV broadcast, right? If we can utilize the broadcast, would it be we won't be needed to have another group, right?
Yes. Okay, let me think. Okay, I will bring this into discussion, and I think I will think of a way to actually solve these things. If no, then I think we'll either use the broadcast group, or if there's any further discussion needed, I think we just have another group to talk about that thing. Yeah, but you all can think about your suggestion after that. Yeah,
Okay, thank you, Jun.
have any suggestion or what?
Because I think we didn't join in. Is it VP don't need to join in subcom core group?
Yeah, actually VP will be no need to join for also not so suggest VP to join for the subcom, because like subcom they will have like and other things, like for example LC update and also like some discussion, and this one will be like add on the commitment for VP. Yeah, so that's why for subcom not actually it's not so prefer to let VP join, but if like no choice or like don't have any proxy or like don't have any representative, we just only VP join Yeah, so for just now what I forget who said already, sorry. So like the output for the sub commission. Okay, the output for the sub commission. So actually for every for the L&D, like for example, just now I have talked about the L&D. L&D actually every L&D that I have like delivered inside the subcom, I will be like posted inside the Google Classroom also for the recording and so the slide. So like for example, if like last summer, if no mistake, what I have remember is like for the negotiation one, you can go to Google Classroom, the sales competency there to get from the L&D slides lah. Yeah, so for other things, like for example, like previous I have like the output of the I've arranged for the output. At that time it's like I forget it's customer the weekly follow-up or like the standard one already. I have like bring the output inside the commission also, because like that time I think that just only that I have enough time to arrange lah. Yeah, so is it like the output that you all want?
Yeah, normally the slide. Because I think that time is like you actually initiate one-to-one with directors, right? But my directors isn't aware, and I don't even know about that as well. So
Yeah.
we actually miss it out.
Yeah, I think same. I think it's more towards how the sub commission doing right there. Maybe can just like a short briefing to us, so that we can also know that our directors' competency until where, or even what we should follow up with our directors after they join for the sub commission.
Yeah, like those C2As or anything.
Yeah, and also the negotiation L&D, right? I think it's my director that she don't even know how to bring the contacts in to my oGV pips. So I also didn't join in the L&D. So it's like lost track a lot. And then the things is actually benefits to oGV, but we didn't manage to bring in the contacts from National to our members like that.
I see. For negotiation, if no mistake, I have remember coaching since I have asked that how to deliver to member or like how to guide on member. Yeah, I think that time they already have asked. I'm not sure that is it like same have the answer for your director question or not. And others I think is okay. Maybe need to discuss more with Liang Jun, like whether like is it okay that we put all the I arrange the summary inside. I will arrange the summary for subcom and report inside the commission call.
Yeah, okay. I think we'll discuss further on this, but very thank you for all the the input from you all. And if you all have better suggestion, you can always engage me. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, once again, I think so sorry for delaying the whole commission meet for 8 minutes. But yeah, you can continue to put your feedback, haven't put, and everyone said 9, and like have good discussion, lots of discussion. Wow, compost sound, wow, insightful working space, interactive brainstorming space, love discussion. And yeah, I think it'll even better if it's a bit more active discussion from everyone, because I think like some of you all like maybe you all cannot use your mic, or I think for those people who really can use, try to make it as discussion. Like imagine that we are in physical, because I think all of us are VP, right? If you actually don't carry out this discussion actively in commission, this might happen the same thing to your team as well, because leadership is a mirror. So yeah, I think that's all, and we'll have more GCP sharing and marketing planning interaction phase. Yeah, this we're going to consider in the next commission. So thanks for everyone, and I hope you all enjoy the space. It's very touching to see everyone work together, and see you in the next week. Before we end, shall we take a picture? Oh, I should stop the sharing. Give a moment.